What's going on, everyone? ZmanTheTech here. Thanks again for tuning in to Snoley Games, really appreciate that. I know I've been gone for a little bit. If you haven't been paying attention to the Twitter, I actually had MomoCon events basically last weekend, so I was a little booked. But thanks for your patience, and actually today we're going to be taking a look at Clash Force, a game by Spicy Euro Games, published by Shiny Dolphins LLC, and actually the developers I met at MomoCon in the indie game section. So yeah, really love this game. Super retro, and it reminds me a lot of Contra and Mega Man if they were kind of fused together with unique characters. It definitely feels like that. So today we're actually going to try to go ahead and play all the way through if possible, but if not, we'll break it up in segments and I can save it for another video later on down the road. But without much further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. All right. Let's see, normal, hard, expert. I'm just going to play through normal again, just to give you a gist of what to expect. Let's see. I chose Scorpedo last time. I kind of want to choose someone different to see if there's anything different going on with them. So yeah, we'll you know what? I'm gonna go with Boom. I apologize that my my camera feed may be in front of that dialogue there, but it does go off to the side, so if you need to read it, definitely go back and pause it. Alright, so as you can see, you got your standard jump and shoot, which that's where the Mega Man-esque comes in. But also, with the collecting of power-ups, oh shoot. Yeah, if you get hit once, you lose it. Collecting of power-ups, that reminds me of Contra, and when you jump, you do that little multiple flip deal. Oh man, don't cheese me, man, don't cheese me. Actually, take this route, get that health. Actually, I'm not sure what this one's called, but this is definitely my favorite of the gun power-ups. You know, and as you play, you know, you may come to realize that too, or you know, it's kind of to each his own, whichever gun and pattern of the gun works for you. All right. So basically after each stage or so, there's a bonus stage there that allows you to kind of try your luck at either a power-up or a shield. So yeah. Oop. And right now I am using an Xbox One controller on a Windows 10 PC to run this. It doesn't take much to run this, and so far I've been able to test a couple of controllers as far as the ones that it actually accepts to use for mapping, and I can definitely confirm that Xbox One and retro controllers that are generic USB, or at least show up as a SNES or NES pad, allow you to map them, which is great. I love the compatibility of that, and that for some it's a huge deciding factor, especially when it comes to PC games, because not all of them are created equal when it comes to the controllers that allows you to map, if it allows mapping at all. But you know, for the cases that it doesn't, you know, we always have Joy 2 Key, and many other controller emulators. So thankfully we don't have to worry about that with this game. Freaking fish with the bubbles, you gotta watch out for them. And of course, thankfully I didn't quite lose it. Oh, let me go ahead and grab this one. Yeah, of course I get hit. I'll take that power up though. Grab that shield. It's good to try to get as many shields as you can in those bonus stages, because you never know what you're going to come up against on these next levels. Yeah, don't do as I do. Try to not get hit. That way you can keep your power up. The bosses go down so much quicker. I'll take it. This is probably my least favorite power up. The spread on it is good. And for the most part, it gets the job. Oh. Death. For the most part, it gets the job done. But yeah, now I'm just back to the regular blaster. So I would have much rathered that one. But, it's like you can't get hit once, man. It's very seldom can you get hit and keep your weapon. Oh man. Okay. This stage can be a little tricky, as you can see. So try and do your best to not fall off. That would be the worst thing, because as far as I've noticed, I've actually completed this game and there don't seem to be any mid-level checkpoints. So if you screw up once in that level, you gotta do it all over. And so far I don't really see a difference in the players. I mean, I could be wrong. So devs, if you're watching, please correct me. Or feel free to comment about that below. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We've got shield now. Oh. Alright, and if you haven't noticed, oh, you know what, scratch that. Let's take that. Oh, that's right. So yeah, I will go ahead and say that. So if you haven't noticed, thankfully there's a mechanic that allows you to jump, to kind of, you know, raise the peak of your jump by continuing to hold the jump button, or basically holding it down all the way before letting go, and you'll get that maximum jump. It's pretty crucial on certain levels when it comes to the platforming, so just an FYI. You know what? I take it back with this gun, because that jump just saved me. Yeah, especially for that area there. Like, when I first played, I didn't realize you can hold the jump button for an extended period of, you know, time to get a higher jump, and I actually kind of took the L on getting that shield, and it defeated the purpose, so, yeah. Ah. I always like to shoot ahead because you never really know what's waiting for you. Alright. I'll take that one. Alright, now we got some brightness. Yeah, see this gun, these kind of guns right here are definitely necessary on levels like this. You tend to have a lot of enemies coming from top and bottom in a way that you can't really attack them as well with a standard blaster or any other gun that only shoots straight ahead and doesn't space out. Ah, he got me. It's okay. I got through most of it. Oh, and they are really attacking now. Okay. Ooh. Thank goodness. My favorite blaster. Trying so hard to get that shield. Alright, so this boss could be a little nuisance. I kind of lost my blaster there. It's going to take a little bit longer to defeat him, but basically he shoots twice, and then after he takes a certain amount of damage, he'll throw a third shot in there. If you're not careful, you can feel that pain, so definitely watch out for that. Oh, got one hit left. Ah, okay. He got me that time. See, the sucky part about dying right before the boss is that you don't really have a chance of upgrading your blaster. And you're stuck with the normal one, so. That in turn makes these boss fights even more difficult. There we go. Not too bad. But yeah, super nice, super retro experience. Honestly, when I first played it at the booth, the developer actually had an NES controller plugged into the computer with an adapter, and it was being output to a CRT, a small CRT television, and it looked amazing. It looked like I was actually playing it on an NES, and everything just looked perfect. But yeah, so that being said, if you have either a USB NES controller or I would say at least an adapter for the OEM model, I would definitely suggest it. It feels right at home with this game. Really wish you could shoot them up there, but you can't, so yeah, definitely be careful with those particular enemies. Let's See, now I have to long jump over there. That's not... Oh, wow. That is a nice mechanic. That was my fault. I shouldn't have tried to jump on that sinking platform so soon. But thankfully, you know, there was a way around it. Right. Ah, I keep missing that shield. Alright. I since I just lost that blaster. Thankfully this one was up there, and it's my favorite, so it worked out. I'm gonna hold on to this one as long as I can. Because that's the thing, that's the beauty of it. You don't really have to change that power up. But I'm not sure if it's anything to do with the algorithm as to which ones it generates as they float by. Because it may be for a reason that it gives you. Like that one in particular that I just took. It's possible I might need that one. So I like to think of it in terms of that when it comes to this game. Of course he hit me. Right before I get to the boss. Well, bonus stage, but let's see. I might have her. You know what? I think I'd rather... Yeah, I'll take that. Because I believe the boss... Yeah, Fortress boss is next. If I remember correctly, there's a bit of a glitch if you shoot off to the side here. Oh. Oh, he came after me this time. He wasn't having it. I got lucky last time. I think I got most of the hits in with the good gun, so. Oh boy. One hit left. Oh, okay. Trying to see what his pattern looks like whenever he's coming this way. That way I'll know to, when to jump. And down to one life again. Let's see. Boy, that hitbox does not play. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. You can kind of, it goes slower as it rotates around when he's not completely active. There we go. Boom, got the shield finally. I'll take that over a gun for now. I like how that banjo was just kind of thrown in there, that track. I can't quite jump that high, but that's fine. Okay. After we beat the boss to this zone, we'll stop it here once we get to that point. Oh. Ah, why did I do a second jump? That's cool. I had a shield at least. Take that. Oh boy. Take that. So it's just one of those moments I wish you could shoot vertically or at an angle. That's what makes it more of a Mega Man type game, is the fact that you can't really aim your shots in a particular angle. But yeah, no detractor for me. I'm privy to both games, so I'm totally okay with it. And grab that shield. That one actually wasn't too bad. And thank goodness for this gun, because that enemy would have made things a lot more difficult getting past that part. Alright. Hopefully we can grab a shield. I didn't see any, but I'll take what I had. Oh, okay. Third area. Stinking bubbles, man. Oh wait, it's still there. Now they will pop up like bubble assassins. I guess if I had the other gun, I could have eliminated that threat, but it's all good. Of course that happened. Oh, took 2 out of me. Alright. Boom. Whew. Close. Oh, they did have a shield. That's cool. I'll settle for this gun. How are they gonna help me since these things start flying out like crazy? And immediately took the weapon. There's no chill on that. This boss could either be really easy or really difficult. if you don't time everything correctly. So. Ooh. Wow. All right. Ah, dang it. Ooh. Over here ducking and bobbing and weaving. Yeah, this one's just more of a nuisance. It's not too bad. I'm making it really bad right now. Dang it. Ah, man. He had 3 life. 3 life. Or 3% rather. That's one thing to look forward to as well, is it has the decency to give you the percentage of the boss's health off to the side there. So that way you know you can kind of gauge what risks you want to take and it's like it knows once it hits you, it just tries to barrage attack you. Come on. Oh, again? Alright. Come on, 1%. Whew. All right. I couldn't let that pass. All right. So I don't know. I'm actually going to stop it here. So I'm not really sure if it's going to do a placeholder for the item I had at that time, but either way, no biggie. But yeah, Clash Force. Actually, it's actually already out on Steam. It's $4.99. It's actually a really good price. Good quality game. By Spicy Euro Games. I want to thank them as well for providing this review copy, the code for the review copy here. Definitely appreciate that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I definitely appreciate you. And have a good rest of your day. Thanks.